Building with Papa. Okay, I'm gonna make a target for an air rifle or a BB gun, something like that. Anyway, I have this plexiglass laying around that's been left over from a job from years ago, and I'm going to cut it up and try to make a target out of it. Okay, well, I'm cutting the plexiglass. I'm going to use a front piece about 16 inches by 16 inches, and then I'm going to use the bottom piece about 16 by 14 inches because those are the kind of measurements that are working out with the piece that I have. And then I'm going to use these side pieces to hold up the front piece, and they're going to be about 8 inch by 8 inch. Okay, I'm going to try and put in the measurements once you see where I'm putting it together, and you can make it smaller, larger, whatever you think you need. This is pretty large. I'm thinking about the next one to make maybe 12 inch by 12 inch. I think that would probably be a more perfect size, especially these new air rifles and air pistols. They're pretty accurate. It's amazing how they are. It's not a firearm, it's an air gun or a BB gun, a pellet gun. These are the types of things I'm talking about that can be used for this type of target. Here are the sides. They're 8 inch by 8 inch. That's approximate. I'm just trying to use the material that I have, and this seems to be a good fit. Now here I'm pulling off the paper, and some of it comes off very easily, and then the rest is being stubborn. So I'm going to show you what's the best way to take off this paper when it's stubborn. I'm in the middle of trying to make my project, and I need to come up with a way to get this off. I tried isopropyl. It's not really working. So I decided to go to my #1 product whenever I have something to clean or do whatever, and that's my WD-40. Yes, I'm going to do it again. Now put the WD-40 on. Move it around. Get it all over, get it everywhere. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to let it sit for about 5 minutes. Okay, let's wait. Okay. Now we waited 5 minutes. My timer went off. It's been soaking for 5 minutes. Now I have a couple different scrapers, and this plastic scraper seems to be working pretty good. I cannot get this to come off before, and now this is looking pretty good. All right, now I didn't think the plastic scraper was going to work, but it's not working bad. But we have some areas with some tough stuff. Take a piece of your plexi if you have it. This can work as a good scraper. Okay, now that I have them all cut, I'm going to clean them. Then I'm going to glue them together. I'm using isopropyl. Now, I'm going to get the glue ready. It has a little bottle and applicator, looks like a needle. It's got a cap for the needle for when it's not in use. I didn't even know that. Fast set clear water thin solvent cement. Working time 1 to 2 minutes. Fixture time 3 minutes. 80% strength in 72 hours. So, and that's only 80% strength. So I guess we need to put this together and let it sit for 4 days. So it could be before I use it. All right, now I want this to be my side for the target. And this is going to be my base. Something to help support this while I glue it together. Starting to feel it set. Okay, much better. Okay, now I'm gonna let it sit, then I'm gonna turn it over and glue the other part here. Okay, now it's only been about 5 minutes, but tell you what, it's pretty strong. But it says it takes 72 hours to get to 80% strength. So I'm just going to finish putting on what I want. You can see I made the base, add these sides. I could have probably cut them on a diagonal, but I didn't. I'm actually going to give this to a friend of mine. And he has an air rifle. He has a 22. Mine's a 25. I'm going to give this to him for him to see how it works for him. I'm going to make another one for me, but I'm going to make it a little bit different. I'm going to make a removable panel. But I want to see how his works on this, and we'll go from there. Okay. So now what I did was I cut a piece of cork to go on here. Now the cork, it'll help keep the noise down. Okay, there we go. Nice target for your air rifle. Okay, it's not perfect. Oh. There we go. Bobo, what are we doing? What are you doing, Bobo?